Hi everyone, this is Greg and this is gonna be another battle report. Once again, I'm testing my Lizardmen versus Dwarfs. 2,500 points battle for the past scenario. Now this game was played a day before a new release of the Dwarfs. I know I'm making this report a bit late, but I just want to have it done. So my Slan, he's a general and a wizard level 4 using Lore of Life. So he got Dwellers Below, Earth to Blood, Flesh to Stone and Throne of Vines. I have also a King Priest which is a level 2 using Lore of Beast, and he got Wildside Wild Form and the Savage Beast of Horus. And Dwarfs didn't got, they've got the Runesmith and the Rune Lord, I think, for the magic. But anyway, this is deployment of the Dwarfs. He got the Gyrocopter, Cannon, a Grudge Thrower, and the 10 Thunderers on the left heel. Another Grudge Thrower, another Cannon, and another 10 Thunderers on the right heel. And there is also a Runesmith. Now the Cannon on the right heel is proxying by a Spear Chuka, and the Grudge Thrower is proxying by a Lock Robber. There in the building he has 40 Dwarf Warriors, and in front of the building there is an Organ Gun. So here is his general, Dwarf Lord, and a Thane BSB, and also a Rune Lord, all deployed in the unit of the Dwarf Warriors inside that building. So here's the Lizardman deployment. I've got 3 units of 10 King Skirmishers with the blowpipes. The middle one I have deployed my King Priest level 2 with the Cube of Darkness. So from the left, then I've got a Saurus All Blood on a cold one, a Salamander with the 4 King Handlers, Ancient Stegadon with the blowpipes. Inside that tower I've got 20 Temple Guard with the full command, and with them is my Slan, which is my higher caster, and the Scarabet as a BSB. To the right I've got the 36 warriors with the special character Gorok, and on the very right I've got my Cyrus Scarabet also on the cold one. So the Dwarf turn 1, he he moved his Gyrocopter behind that building, afraid of my King Skirmishers. This is just showing the cannons and I think it's a flaming cannon. Basically he's using this as a Grudge Thrower, so this is another proxy. And no magic phase. In the shooting phase he caused 7 wounds with his Grudge Throwers firing in that building or the tower to my Temple Guards. Lizardman turn 1, everything progresses as you can see. And magic phase completely ineffective with his Dispel Scrolls. And the shooting phase, I think them 4 6s are the Ancient Stegadon blowpipes fires and cause Organ Gun 4 wounds. So he's dead. And yes, I never pay attention to a cannon line of sight. I don't know what I was thinking of, but now he is perfect line of sight to my All Blood with his cannon. So the Dwarf turn 2, as expected, the Gyrocopter flies over on the flank, threatening my King Skirmishers. And the shooting phase. So he put the big template over the King Skirmishers and caused 7 wounds to them. The Grudge Thrower fires in the Saurus Warriors, causing 4 wounds. And the cannon fires and killed the All Blood on the cold one. Lizardman turn 2, I move everything, I think. Although I moved them 3 King Skirmishers which passed the panic test on the previous turn. And now they're gonna be in position to fire the Gyrocopter. I prepare my Scarabet for the turn 3 to charge the Thunderers on the hill, and everything progress. The magic phase again ineffective, and the shooting phase I cause 1 wound to this Gyrocopter with my 3 Kings Skirmishers with the blowpipes, and the Salamander misfire and eats 2 Kings Handlers. After that, I think I fire my ancient stegodon blowpipes into the building and cause 2 wounds to the dwarf warriors. And the dwarf turn 3, he moves over his gyrocopter. Now he's threatening my middle unit of the skink skirmishers with my skink priest. So in the shooting phase, he put over the big pipe template over the skink skirmishers in the middle. My skink priest passed his lookout sir, so that was a lucky. However, he caused 10 wounds altogether to my skink skirmishers, so they all dead now. The Grotstroy fires and caused 3 wounds to the temple guards. I think this is just another picture. And the Lizardmen turned 3. I took my Scarvet and charged the Thunderers on the hill. I declared charge to a Gyrocopter, which elects to flee, so they failed the charge. And the remaining of the movement looks like this. And finally, a magic phase. I think I've got 12 dice in this phase. So I 6 dice is the Throne of Vines. I got it irresistibly, and I save my Slan from the miscast. And then got another 6 dice and 6 dice Dweller below. And this time I think I was out of range, so I had to cast through my Skink Priest, which yeah, that was cast irresistibly, so he took a wound for his trouble. But the Dwellers below killed 10 Dwarf Warriors altogether. And in the close combat, oh no, the shooting phase first, I think. And the Skink Skirmishers, or the Ancient Stegodon, I think he was in range with that cannon. They caused 2 wounds to that cannon on the right heel, proxied by a Spirituka. And after that, the close combat, the Scarvet caused 1 wound to the Thunderers, plus the charge, so they've got the banner and 2 ranks, or 1 rank, so they were still steadfast. Or I failed, I can't remember that. Yeah, I think it might be a draw. Anyway, we stick out there for a turn. So there is a dwarf turn 4. He moves his yeah, he rally his Gyrocopter. He move out the dwarf warriors out from that tower. He moves so the Thunderers, so now the cannon is line of sight to my Ancient Stegodon. In the magic phase, he dispelled the Throne of Vines. And the shooting phase. And that was very, very funny. He shoot the cannon and facing so he will hit the Gorok. I decided not to take out the lookout sir for the cannon because his special abilities of ignoring the multiple wounds. So he took a wound for his trouble. And yeah, the next thing my opponent is putting a template from the Grotstrow over top of his head. So this time I had to pass the lookout sir, and I fail it. It means the big rock lands on the top of the Gorok, and he's taking another wound for his trouble, so he's dead. That was very, very epic. So altogether he killed the Gorok with the 2 wounds and caused another and yeah, the remaining of the shooting phase, I think he put the pipe template over, so the Skink Priest and the Salamander, so he caused 1 wound to a Skink Priest, so he's dead now. And the Salamander took a wound from the template. The close combat, then I caused 4 wounds to the Thunderers on the very right, and he caused no wounds in return. I think he passed his steadfast test. There's still 5 of them out there. And the Lizardmen turn 4, everything progress. I moved my Ancient Stegodon beside that building, so I'm in line of sight to shoot the Gyrocopter. Yeah, just before the, oh yeah, that was after the close combat. So the cold one or the Scarvet killed all the Thunders. Just before the close combat, the King Skirmishes killed that cannon finally. So that's gone. And reminding of the shooting, yeah, my Salamander misfire again. But lucky enough, she decided to eat only one Skin Handler. And she Stegodon fires blowpipes and killed the Gyrocopter with his remaining two wounds. And the Dwarf turn 5, he fires the... Yeah, he moves back his Dwarf Warriors into the building. And in the shooting phase, he killed that 3 Skin Skirmishers behind that forest. So in his shooting phase, the cannon fires into my Scarvet. And lucky enough, the cannon has the flaming attacks, and my Scarver has 2 upward save versus flaming attacks. So I saved that cannonball. So the Grot Thrower, I think, fires and put the small template over the Saurus warriors and causing another 5 dead. And the Lizardmen turn 5, I put my Scarver charge into the cannon, move my Ancient Stegodon behind that forest, and progress all my units. And the Salamander and shoot or magic phase another ineffective, and the shooting phase I put the template and I roll very low, I think 2 inches only, so I didn't reach that runesmith. And the shooting phase, my Skin Skirmishers goes 2 wounds to this gross thrower proxied by the lock robber. Yeah, this is showing the charge of the Scarvers on the cannon. And this is after close combat, killing that outright. So the Dwarf turn 6. Uh, yeah, there was no movement at all, I think. And yeah, the Grot Shower with the 1 crew put the template over the Ancient Stegodon. I think, yeah, he scattered, but he rerolled that scatter and hit directly. Wound me and caused 6 wounds. Yeah, I love the. I suppose I should know the feeling playing my Empire against the artillery. Like, lots of fun. So the Ancient Stegodon is off the game. And I don't know what happened there. Oh, the Thunderers killed the Salamander. Lizardman turn 6. I charged my Scarvers on the cold one into that Grudge Thrower and put my 2 charges, the Saurus Warriors into the Thunderers and the Temple Guards into his general unit. And the Saurus Warriors took 2 wounds in stand and shoot. So the remaining of the movement, I park my 10 Skin Skirmishers in front of that Grudge Thrower. The magic phase, I cast the Throne of Vines. He let it go, and then I was trying to make them tougher, +4, so toughness 8. So he dispelled that. Yeah. So in the shooting phase, I caused the last wound to the Grudge Thrower, and the Scarvet outkilled the Grudge Thrower on this hill. And after that, the close combat. I can't remember how many Thunderers I killed. I think few. And yeah, so he broke from combat, and I like to pursue. So I run the Thunderers down. That was nice points. And the fight in the middle, inside that tower. I think I caused 4 wounds to Dwarf Warriors. He caused 4 wounds in return to my Temple Guards. In the meantime, my BSB was in the challenge with his general, so I did not cause any wounds to his general. He caused 1 wound to my Scarlet BSB, and yeah, that was the game. That was end of the turn 6, and yeah, I think on the end of it, it turns out to be a draw, point wise. So we didn't even calculate. Just looking at the whole unit there, Dwarf Warriors with the Rune Lord. I didn't kill any character of his, like, and he killed my Ancient Stegodon and All Blood on the cold one. But anyway, I think it was a draw. So really fun game, and guys, thank you for watching. If you'll see you with the next one. Bye.